the 3-1 Red Hot Chargers, who have honestly looked like the best team in football, with Phillip Rivers putting up MVP numbers, Mike Williams looking like the best receiver in football, and Joey Bosa looking to break his own sack record, are going to be going back to LA. I mean, they were in LA because they just played the Rams, but now they have the 2-2 Bills, which they're not a bad team. Let's go first quarter. As the Bills got the ball first, but their first drive was quicker than 30 seconds. As Melvin Gordon, with a nice gain of 8, he was quiet, but you'll see why in a couple minutes. As Phillip Rivers on second down would be sacked by Preston Brown, but on 3rd and 12, Phillip Rivers will find an open Mike Williams. That's why he's been the best wide receiver in football. I feel like the route running has really been there. As on 2nd and 11, Tyrod Taylor would be sacked by Joey Bosa. That happens often in these Chargers games. As Shady McCoy later in the first quarter would take it to the house, 75 yards. The first six plays for the Bills were all passes. Then they started finally running it, which worked. As it's 3rd and 5 on the 30, Phillip Rivers is scrambling, and he finds Mr. Mike Williams for a gain of 17. So now it's 2nd and 10 on the 47. It would be a handoff to Melvin Gordon, who's been doing solid up to this point with a truck on a Bills defender. As now it's 4th and 1 of the 44. The Chargers are going to fake punt it, as Drew Kaiser, the punter, will find the rookie fullback Cooper Barrett 2 feet inbounds for a first down for the Chargers. So it's 1st and 10 on the 42. Melvin Gordon breaking tackles before he finally go down and actually get hurt. That's why he was quiet. 2nd and 2 on the 34. Not much time left in the first quarter, with Rivers finding his tight end Hunter Henry, who get down to 17. Now Melvin Gordon dislocated his shoulder. He'll be out for the game, but out for the game means they're going to return next week, so he's fine. TBD is when you get nervous. As Brandon Oliver breaking numerous Bills tackles as he gets to the 4. However, the Chargers would have to settle for a field goal because I don't know. As Tyrod Taylor would hand it off to Shady McCoy. Shady McCoy with a juke, but he would be hit hard, plummeted to the ground. As it's 2nd and 6 on the 48. Tyrod Taylor would pass it, and Tyrod Taylor would do something he does well, and that's scramble with it. And he would find Zay Jones, who would get to the 18-yard line. Lucky play, as Shady McCoy will be hit hard by the rookie Leonard Worrell, who's not been great so far. 4th overall pick. So the next play, it's Leonard Worrell with another tackle, and the Bills would have to settle for a field goal. So now a minute and a half left in the first half. Phillip Rivers would scramble with it, and he would find Mike Williams down the field for one of the few times in this whole series the pass blocking was actually being good. Now it's 3rd and 8 on the 13. Rivers would scramble with it, and he would find Aldrick Robinson, who would break 3 Bills tackles. And Aldrick Robinson, the free agent signee from, I believe, the Niners, will get the score, giving the Chargers the lead at halftime. So the Chargers did nothing on their first drive as 2 Chargers juking into each other, and Shady McCoy would get to the 10-yard line. He's definitely been shady on this Chargers defense. But it is 3rd and 1 on the 22, and Tyrod Taylor would be sacked. He would lose the football, but the Bills would recover it. And I believe a 54-yard kick by Steven Hauschka will make it 13-all. As Rivers on first down would look to pass it, he would be scrambling with it, and he would look for a lead, but it was intercepted by the rookie Brendan Harnish. So the Bills are going to have some very sweet field position as Shady McCoy would run it. He would fumble it, but the Bills would recover it. They've been lucky with the turnovers. As now on the punt, it's going to be the kick. Neil Lee would return the kickoff, but he'd fumble the ball, and the Bills would recover, which I feel like really changed the game up. Now it's 19-13 here in the 4th quarter. As on 3rd and 10, Brandon Oliver would be stopped by numerous Bills defenders. Now it's 3rd and 5 on the 31. Tyrod Taylor would be able to find Charles Clay, who juked out, I believe, Jahila Dye, and Trey Boston would finally get him at around the 25. So 2nd and 13 on the 29. Taylor would hand it off to LaShawn McCoy, and Shady McCoy looking like beast mode out here. I thought it was going to take the house, but luckily he didn't. So now 5.5 minutes left. It will be another handoff to Shady McCoy, and he would fumble it, but the Bills saving it. If the Chargers got that, they could have really changed the game. Now it's 3rd and goal on the 9. Tyrod Taylor would find Charles Clay, but a hard hit, or not Charles Clay, Shady McCoy, but a hard hit by Leonard Worrell, forced the Bills to go with a field goal. So Philip Rivers with about 4 minutes left scrambling would find Hunter Henry. And now 4th and 10 on the 48. Matt Prater going for a 65-yard kick, which would be a record, breaking his own record of 64 yards. And the kick is up, and it is just short. Could not get that, and it's not looking good for the Chargers. Is on 2nd down. Shady McCoy with a big first down. Now 3rd and 4 on the 28. If they both get a first down, they pretty much win this game. And Tyrod Taylor is surprisingly going to pass it, and he's going to find Charles Clay, who gets to the 8-yard line. So then 1st and goal on the 8-yard line. Tyrod Taylor would find Charles Clay for the score. And now the Bills would decide to go for 2, potentially make it a 17-point game. Even though they pretty much have this game in the bag, as Shady McCoy will be stuffed up by, I believe, that's not Denzel Perryman. I don't know who that is. And Leonard Worrell. As on 3rd down, a huge play from Brandon Oliver. So now it's 1st and 10 on the 47. Philip Rivers scrambling. He's looking for Brandon Oliver once again. And Brandon Oliver was definitely clutch this drive. His first goal on the 6th. It's Oliver, who is the injured player. I don't know who's injured. Oh, crud. Oh, no, it was a Bills player, so that's not a big deal. 3rd and goal. Brandon Oliver would be stopped. 4th and goal. Brandon Oliver would also be stopped. This game's pretty much over, but just for the purpose of it, Leonard Worrell with his 3rd tackle for a loss.